Good morning, my beautiful crime family. And what a beautiful morning it is. Getting nicer and nicer out by the day. But I have a ton of yard work to do, which I need to start doing. I got to get off the computer and I got to stop doing this. Today is going to be kind of fun. I'm going to try something different and new. By the way, this is not live, so I can't say hello to all of you personally. Just know that I'm saying hello to everybody, and I thank you for being here and that I love you very much. My crime family is special, man, to me. That is for sure. But we're going to do some browsing, all right? It's just, coffee and some browsing. And what we're going to start with here, which is a funny story. When I was young, when I was 10 years old, all right, 1970, I had a ton of baseball cards. I mean, a ton. Couple box, big box full. Uh, my mom always threatened me, and she did it. She would throw them away because I'd leave them laying on the floor and blah, blah, blah. She'd just sweep them up and they were gone, But I had so many, But I had a rookie Nolan Ryan card that would be worth a lot of money if I would have not. I have a feeling they got swept up. I didn't know it would be worth a lot of money, but I know it is now. And I had that card, which kind of sucks. My oldest son has all my cards now. So Joe had them for a while. And then when he passed on, his younger brother got him. But this is kind of a funny story. And why I was telling you about them baseball cards is because this happens to be about a baseball player that passed on. And I didn't have that baseball card. And I thought I had all the 1970 baseball cards. But this one, I'm sure of it, I did not have. I looked at it and looked at it. I mean, I looked it up, and I'm sure I didn't have it. But anyway, the story is kind of strange, let's just say. So we're going to take a look at it. All right. Former New York Yankees left-hander Fritz Peterson died. The team announced on Friday. He was 82 years old. Peterson pitched 9 seasons for the Yankees from 1966 through 1974, notching a 20-win season in 1970 when he was also named to the American League All-Star team. He also pitched for Cleveland and the Texas Rangers during his career. Altogether, Peterson compiled a 3.30 ERA. That's pretty decent. And 133 wins and 131 losses. Records, throwing over 2,200 innings. Control was Peterson's best trait as a pitcher. He had a career walk rate of 1.7. That's pretty good, yeah. Per 9 innings, an average of lowest walks per 9 in the AL for a 5-season stretch from 1968 through 1972. However, Peterson is perhaps best known for more infamous reasons. During spring training of 1973, he and teammate Mike Kekich, I did have his card, revealed that they had traded families and homes. I think I remember this when I was like a long time ago. Kekich's wife and 2 daughters moved in with Peterson, while Peterson's wife and 2 sons lived with Kekich. Are you fucking serious? It wasn't a wife swap, it was a life swap, Kekich said in an interview via the New York Times, We're not saying we're right and everyone else who thinks we're wrong are wrong. It's just the way we felt. Peterson and Suzanne Kekich went on to get married in 1974 and stayed together until his death. Crazy. However, Mike Kekich and Marilyn Peterson ended their relationship shortly after the trade became public. Kekich was traded to Cleveland later that season. In 2010, actors Ben Affleck and Matt Damon intended to develop the wife swap story into a feature film. Director Jay Roach, Meet the Parents, was hired for the project with David Mandel, Veep, and Seinfeld, set to write the screenplay. Oh, that should be good. Meet the Parents, I love that movie. And Seinfeld, oh yeah. That should be good. As of 2015, the film was still in the works, though Kekich threatened to sue if it went forward. However, one schedule has prevented Affleck and Damon from being able to star in the film and appears to have fallen through. The Yankees are deeply saddened to learn of the passing of Fritz Peterson, who was a formidable pitcher and a affable presence throughout his 9 years in pinstripes, the team said in a statement. A known prankster and well-liked among his teammates and coaches, Peterson had an outgoing personality and an inquisitive nature that brought lightheartedness to the clubhouse on a regular basis and belied his prowess on the mound, most notably his impeccable control, which was among the best in the majors. Crazy, don't you think? Yeah, that's a good morning and coffee time, right? Coffee time and read some stories. I don't know. I just thought it'd be fun to look at some of this stuff. And I don't go to Yahoo very often. So here I did bring up, let me bring this up. Stops here and that. And where am I? Let me see. I got to show you the baseball card, right? And there's Fritz Peterson's baseball card. I don't remember this baseball card. Not at all. Which is crazy. Like 10 years old, I mean, that was like the height of my baseball cards. I thought I had every 1970s baseball card. This one doesn't ring a bell at all. Crazy. Anyway. Let's take a look at what Yahoo's got here. We're looking at, I don't do Yahoo often. I usually do Google or something, but let's take a look at what we can look at. Ooh, 1968, killing of a milkman who was a World War II veteran has been solved 56 years later. Well, that we almost have to look at, right? Okay. This would be interesting. 56 years after a Florida milkman failed to return home after his rounds, his homicide has been solved, closing the oldest cold case in Indian River County Sheriff's Office history. The emergence of two people who say the suspect confessed to them helped investigators determine who killed Hiram Ross Graham, a decorated World War II veteran who was fatally shot execution style. Holy shit. What the hell? Deliver sour milk or something like that? Execution style while working on April 11th, 1968, according to the sheriff's office. The victim's son, Larry Graham, who was 16 at the time of his father's death, said the resolution of the case has brought mixed emotions. It devastated my family as a young kid and caused me to actually lead a life of public safety and work as a photojournalist as well, Larry Graham said. Hiram Graham 47, a married father of three from Vero Beach, who was a recipient of the Purple Heart, was last seen by a witness talking to two males who then got into his truck, Sheriff Eric Flowers said Thursday at a news conference. The witness said Mr. Graham engaged them in conversation and announced that he would be back shortly, Flowers added. The next day, Graham's body and truck were located in a wooded area in what was described as a chilling scene, the sheriff's office said in a statement. That doesn't sound good. Over the subsequent years, 16 separate investigations occurred through April 1974 in an effort to solve the case, Flowers said. In 2006, the case was reopened at the request of a family member. After the victim's family was interviewed by the media, the suspected killer, Thomas J. Williams, wrote a letter to the editor of a local newspaper saying he had been accused of the killing but denied being involved in it, Flowers said. At that point, he wasn't on anybody's radar, Larry Graham said at the news conference. He kind of interjected himself into the crime and became a suspect. Williams died in 2016, but two people said prior to his death he confessed to them that he had killed Graham, the sheriff said. The sheriff's office told CNN investigators were tipped off in February 2022 by an inmate in their jail who told them Williams had confessed to him. The inmate was a member of Williams' family, the sheriff said. After receiving that information, detectives tracked down the suspect's ex-wife, who also said Williams confessed to her, Flowers said. The sheriff's office noted the two individuals who knew of the confession were independent witnesses who did not know each other and had come forward earlier out of fear for their safety, as Williams had threatened them. The witnesses said the suspect had been arrested and convicted several times on other charges, the sheriff's office added. Thomas Williams, we believe, is our shooter in this case, but we know there's another person out there that knows what happened on that day. We know who he is, and we want someone to come forward from the community to give us more information about that, Flowers said. Well, I bet you someone's kind of shaking in their boots, right? Yeah, because two people got into the truck with him, right? The sheriff's office said the developments in the Milkman homicide case stand as beacons of hope for families like the Grahams, ensuring that no victim is forgotten and no crime is unpunished. Yeah, let's look at some of the comments, maybe. Aren't they going to show them to me? Here they got taking a while to load here. Just me. I have fond memories of when I was a milkman for a dairy in Chester County, Pennsylvania in the mid-'70s. I drank a quart of milk each morning as I drove along my route. Glass bottle, cream on the top. I stopped for a breakfast special at a sit-down restaurant. $1.25, 2 eggs, toast, bacon. I seem to recall. It was a transition job. I worked trying to get the opportunity to go to college. It was peaceful driving my route early in the morning, but I can't imagine any job of those sorts this day and age because times have definitely changed. Cash and checks were left in the tin milk box. Yes, times have changed. Sad to say. Let's see what else. We'll just kind of find funny stuff and, I don't know, look around a little bit anyway. Yeah, we know about this one too. The arrest here. Authorities in Oklahoma booked 4 people on suspicion of kidnapping and murder in connection with the March disappearance of 2 women who are still missing. The 4 arrested and booked Saturday were identified as Tad Burt Cullum, 43, Tiffany Michael Adams, 54, Cole Early Toombley, 50, and Cora Toombley, 44. They were booked into the Texas County Jail in Oklahoma on suspicion of first-degree murder, kidnapping, and conspiracy to commit murder, the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation said in a statement Saturday. State court records did not appear to show charges had been filed, and the suspects' names were not yet listed among active inmates. It wasn't clear if the suspects had legal representation. Authorities weren't saying what may be behind the disappearance, only that the four were arrested in Texas and Cimarron counties in the westernmost section of the Oklahoma Panhandle. The SBI and local law enforcement are still currently working to locate the two victims, the Bureau of Investigation said. Veronica Butler, 27, and Julian Kelly, 39, were the subjects of an endangered missing advisory issued by Texas County authorities on March 30th after a vehicle they were traveling in was found abandoned in a rural part of Texas County south of Elkhart, Kansas, the Bureau said. OSBI agents immediately began investigating the vehicle and determined there was evidence to indicate foul play, it said in Saturday's statement. Bureau spokesperson Hunter McKee said previously that Texas County Sheriff's Office deputies first came upon the vehicle. They approached the vehicle, but these women are gone and they're nowhere to be seen, he said. The investigation was challenged by just how remote the area was, he said, with few, if any, homes and businesses where authorities might typically find security cameras. Investigators didn't reveal exactly what evidence suggested the possibility that the crime had taken place. The two were en route to pick up children, though it wasn't clear if the children belonged to one, both, or neither of the women, McKee said. Well, that's weird. Investigators believe the two were friends. Butler's stepmother, Gadala Poopy, I don't know, Torres, said in an interview that Butler was in the midst of a heated custody dispute. Court records show she is a party to a custody claim that was first filed in 2021. Though the bookings connected to the investigation included allegations of murder, authorities have so far stopped short of saying they're searching for bodies. Anyone with information about the whereabouts of the women is asked to contact the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigations at tips@osbi.ok.gov or call 1-800-522-8017. Again, or call 1-800-522-8017. Let's see what some of these comments say. I haven't, I never investigated this case much, so I don't know that much about it, to tell you the truth. Yes, no doubt about it. But it doesn't sound like. Does it sound like you like do they even know that they're past yet? I suppose they are. They've been gone that long. But who knows nowadays, man? Someone could have them holed up in some underground thing or trailer or something stupid. It amazes me how someone cooks up a plot. Friends or family go along with it. They murder a parent, get caught, and in the end, it's the children that lose both parents. They accomplish nothing. It happens too often. Oh my God, that is so true. Let me see what they have to say to this. In this case, one of the parents, Cole Rickman, has so far not been indicted. I guess when the police start sweating these four geniuses and offering deals, that might change. There are communities from Joy here. There are communities in USA where loyalty goes so deep that that Al Capone and Mafia community would be jealous. Boy, does that match Moscow, Idaho. right there. And people don't realize it. You know, they don't realize what's going on in this country. And we all need to snap the hell out of it. And, you know, put our guards up at all times. And not just that, uh, we need to figure out how this is going to change. Uh, we need to change to more innocent times, like in days of past. Even though they weren't that innocent of times, they were much more innocent than what we got now. What we have now is just total chaos. It's total chaos. I think you'd probably agree with me on that. I don't know. You know? Oh, I wasn't even sharing the article. I was just reading. I had to look at my picture, my ugly old picture there. Um, but yeah, some stories out there, I guess. Let's just click on Google here and see what we got here. Oh, I gotta push in news here. Most of my stuff comes from YouTube, you know what I mean? So I'm not actually used to doing this very often, but I thought if I'm going to do it, I might as well share it with you. Okay, looking at some local news here. Oh, I like this one. Who are they playing? Timberwolves. Timberwolves' first round playoff opponent is set. Oh, I like this. Who are we playing? I don't even know. Oh, I might have to take a couple night off here and there when the Timberwolves start playing, everybody, because I am a huge fan of the Timberwolves. And I went and got Valley Sports just to be able to watch it. Where they playing? Come on, tell me. Oh, oh, it must be. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, the face of Suns again. Oh boy, yeah, that'll be interesting. No doubt about that. Okay. Anyway, Where am I here? Anyway, I thought we'd come on and do this once, and I guess I'm bored. Something to do, and wanted to share what I look at sometimes. I haven't done that though. I haven't browsed like that for a while. I'm going to browse some more probably. I don't know. I'm bored, guys. I'm bored. I will be live tonight though, with uh, Willis Morgan as a guest, and he was a witness uh, the day that Adam Walsh went missing. And he says that Jeffrey Dahmer was there and went to that toy store just before Adam went missing. So that'll be an interesting show tonight. Yeah. Anyway, I thought I would share what I was doing and just have some morning coffee browse type of thing. Maybe I'll start doing this, but I'll be a little more organized. I already know what's out there instead of just browse. I don't know. It's kind of fun, I guess. I do this once in a while. I'll just go browsing for a while, you know. Anyway, until next time, rock and roll. I love you guys.